been a long journey. All the ups, downs, twists, and turns. I've been thrown through so many loops, I think Mr. Toucan Sam would be jealous himself. So without further ado, I hope you enjoy the rebuild of my G37. As you see by the title, I totaled my G37, and I'm just going to explain the whole story to you right now. Car is now at home. All the parts unloaded last night. Hopefully we can start building this thing. For the first time I get to see actually the repair in the daylight, and it doesn't look horrible. I wouldn't say it's anything to brag about. I can't wait to see this all together. It's gonna be beautiful. So we got it all mocked up, and do not tell me this doesn't look really good. Somehow, this side actually lined up better than the other one. The body lines lined up beautifully. I thought it was gonna give us an issue, but it didn't, which is nice. Can we just take a moment and just look at that? Look how gorgeous she looks. I'm so excited to get it all back to normal. I don't know how to do any body lines, so you can see that it's pretty bad comparing. And then this side's just very close the entire way. So we're gonna have to learn how to do some body work. Connects to your fender or your rad on this side, and then the fender on this side, but every time we went to, there would be a massive bend. We tried to move the entire rad over, the rad support. We took the piece off, and a little bit of a difference in length. People, that's not my car. Stupid. Now, I don't need every one of the viewers to come up to me and like ask me to do the repairs for them, but this side sits nicely, no movement. Instead of putting the plug at the bottom like we were initially thinking, because that would be too long, we decided to go with the good old zip ties. We got one zip tie around the exit for the coolant, and then it comes up to the double zip tie holding up the actual rad.
It almost did it.
Dude, my pulse at like 160. She started, as you just saw. She's fired up. Yeah, that's not very good. That needs to be replaced. Took the bumper back off, and we took the headlights back out because the daytime running lights weren't installed from factory, because I think it is a US headlight. So this is one of the headlights that we couldn't get working. We didn't understand why. So I opened it all up to see what was going on with the low beam. This is the connector. That came like that, and as you can see, that's pretty melted. High beams, signal. Took the pump out without too much issue all in all, and then I found out this is the new pump. Everything's still blocked off, whatever. This is the old pump, and they're not the same. Truthfully, this took me way too long, but I'm like, it's a weird inlet. I'm like, I swear to God, this is not how they're supposed to be. And I'm like, oh yeah, wait, the car's been in an accident. These got pushed and this whole thing got bent. That is brutal. Now we should just be able to slam that bad boy right back on there. Look at this is the trailer for tomorrow. She's a big girl. She's gonna fit the G so perfectly. You're gonna do us proud.
To work, two 21-year-olds in a half hour with mesh that does not fit.
Well, she's cooked. The car blew up. There's coolant everywhere. So this is the aftermath. I know the light's kind of dim in here, but you can see the puddles of coolant. We pushed the car back and we picked up the kitty litter to try and clean up what we can to get our deposit back. Let me ask you, you ever seen a sketchier way to bleed coolant? 'Cause just look. We bleeding it in a trailer, in the middle of nowhere, 5 minutes before my appointment for the body shop that is down the street. And for once without issue, it actually worked, surprisingly. So, off we go.
So, she's up in the air. I'm gonna say I'm sorry for the phone quality if nothing's great, but everything's looking mint. Oil looks mint. Tires are now back up to like tire pressure. They were all really low. Cars had pretty much no issues, but the AC line, the retainers didn't come with a new line, so the thing blew up while it was being pressurized. So that's gonna get solved later, and the rest of it looks mint. So I am so happy that this car's gonna be on the road tomorrow. Been a wild ride, honestly, been a bit too long. And as I said in the beginning, the journey is just starting. I have a lot planned for this channel and this car in particular. And now that it's done the rebuild, I can finally start modifying it. Now, sadly, I had to cut a lot of content out of this video, out of the old ones, but the old videos were about iffy, so I don't know if it really matters. But if you want to watch the whole series through, which I do recommend, the playlist link will be in the description below. And if you want to see the last rebuild video, I'll be putting it up right around here somewhere. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.